I was just about to shut the machine down and call it a day. Then the damn hatch jammed. I knew if I left it like that, my supervisor would dock my pay. So I crawled inside even though it was against the rules. That one move changed everything. All I did was pry open a tray. Next thing I knew, the door slammed shut behind me. Pain ripped through my body. I screamed. My coworkers heard me and rushed over. They tried to force the door open, but the supervisor stopped them cold. That machine? Way too expensive to risk. To him, my life wasn't worth the damage. He kicked everyone out. Hours later, when the system finally shut down, they pulled me out, barely alive. I survived. But the radiation had already destroyed my insides. Docs gave me 2 days, tops. I thought the company would step up. Instead, the boss just scoffed. Said I'd dirty the hospital bed. To him, I was trash. A disposable worker. He tossed me a bottle of painkillers, 5 days worth, and told me to get the hell out. That's when the anger kicked in. That's when I made a promise. He was going to pay for what he did, but I was running out of time. Only way to survive. Get to Elysium. By the end of the 21st century, Earth was overcrowded, polluted, dying. The rich? They left. They built a luxury space station 20,000 kilometers above us, Elysium. Up there, everything was perfect. Clean air, beautiful weather, robot servants around the clock. And every home? Had its own med pod. Sick, injured, one scan, and you were healed in seconds. It was paradise. And everyone stuck on Earth dreamed of getting there. But those tickets? Impossible to afford. So the desperate started sneaking in, risking everything. That was my only shot. So I hit up my best friend Jake, and we went to see the local kingpin spider. He could fake citizenship papers, get people smuggled into Elysium, but his prices were brutal. Even combined, Jake and I didn't have enough. I asked to go on credit, said I'd pay him back once I made it. He laughed in my face, said I was crazy. Then he found out I had 2 days to live. Suddenly, his whole attitude changed. He offered to cover everything. The flight, the fake ID, even food and shelter. If in exchange, one job. I had to kidnap a rich Elysium exec visiting Earth, hook up a neural rig, and download his brain's financial data. Then carry it back in my head. I hesitated. These guys all had robot bodyguards, and I was barely standing. Spider saw that. So he brought out the gear, an exosuit. Once it was bolted to my bones, I'd be just as strong as any machine. Jake tried to talk me out of it, but I didn't have a choice. I agreed on one condition: I'd go after my boss instead. If it's just about money, who cares whose brain it is? Spider liked the idea. He gave the green light. Then came the surgery. They screwed metal plates into my spine, shaved the edges down, wired it all into my nervous system. Once it powered on, I could feel the strength flowing through me. There was no turning back. The 4 of us suited up and moved out. My boss, clueless. He was prepping his shuttle for takeoff, heading back to luxury. But right as his ship lifted off the ground, boom, I fired one shot.